Hey everyone, All Things Middle-earth here with a really short video for you. I wanted to talk about the update that happened in the game about a day ago by the time this video is coming out, and just point out 5 things that I think are really crucial. They're all kind of small, just quality of life type things, but all together it is going to make a big difference, and I was really excited to see stuff like this because they're things that I have talked about on stream about of quality of life things that I would like to see happen, and they are happening. So it is a good sign for the game that the devs are listening. They want to improve the game. And so it's good that we keep talking about these things, keep sharing what different opinions we have, what things we'd like to see, because they are listening. And we got to kind of keep talking about stuff to make sure they know what we like and what we don't like so we can make a better game for everyone to play here. So I want to go through 5 things in this list. I'm not going to go through every single one. I'll put that in the description down below if you want to see the total list. But again, if you've played a lot in the last day since this video, you've probably seen some of these, especially if you're hanging out on stream. We talked about this whole list here. But there's 5 things I want to cover that you definitely need to know about. Number 1, this is not as important depending on how you play, but it's very simple. They just updated the Matham exchange here, and you can exchange gems for metals just like this, and that's it. It's that simple. Instead of clicking down here to exchange or to use 1 or 5, and then if you don't have that many, you can use gems to buy that. You can just exchange. So again, if you're buying packs, this is going to be useful. You can just open as many as you want to, open a specific amount, whatever it is. Again, not crazy life-changing, but it's a small thing. It's kind of funny, especially if you've opened packs. You kind of know, like, going back and forth. Very small thing, but kind of funny they added that. So if you're doing that, that'll be enjoyable for you. Next one on the list is they optimized the search function for searching for neutral troop types on the map. This is probably one of the best things that they did in this update. This one, there's one other that might be tied with it. Again, the search function has gotten so much better because of this update. I hardly use it. But now if you go here, you can see you got your different resources, you've got your mobs, and then you got this third one here where it shows all the different types of units, and you can search for them. So I know that I'm up near the Eagles, and if I wanted to look at capping some of those, I'd go to the Eagles and I search, and it shows the 10 nearest to me. So I can just click through, keep going. All the ones near me are actually taken. So if you wanted to, you could go to another area and search over there, and it would show you, from this location, okay, well, what are the Eagles that are closest to this location, and it would go and show you those there. But huge quality of life update there, and something that if you're like me, we've spent a lot of time scrolling around the map like this, going, okay, where are the Eagles, because I want to get some, and it just takes forever. So it's less scrolling around the map waiting for stuff to load in. Very helpful. So definitely be utilizing the search function. Gone are the days of people asking, hey, where is this unit that I want to learn to capture so I can hire? You can just always find what the closest one is to you. Next one on the list is that the armies now display their command unit under them. This is really simple, and I actually had to have chat spell it out for me, because if you don't know what you're looking at, it wouldn't really make sense. But under Aowen's name here, you see the blue bar. She has 66 out of 66 command, so that blue bar is all the way full. If she had half the command, if she had 33, it would be halfway up. If she had none, it wouldn't be there. So super quick way, if you have people in the field, that you can see the different command levels they have, and if you need to reinforce people or who's going to be the best one to do quickly. So it can just speed up a few of your decisions as you're making decisions out in the field. So very minor. It took me a little bit to notice. Had to be very laid out for me. But now that I see it, it's like, oh yeah, that is pretty helpful. Right under the name, whatever. It's pretty cool. All right. Next one is that forts and fortresses are going to display a faction icon. So again, if you scrolled around and all of a sudden you see a fort, you might have to click on them to check which fort they belong to. Well, no more. There is a faction icon there. And so as you're going around, especially looking at enemy territories, maybe I want to check on the ring here and say, hey, let's see. I know the elves are here. Okay, yeah, we got all these banners here. But if someone was moving in, you could really quickly see what forts they had up or fortresses and what that is looking like. So it just makes it really easy to tell who everything belongs to. There were small flags on them. I think those are always there, and so you kind of could tell, but it makes it super clear now. So again, small thing, but definitely helpful, definitely a good quality of life thing. And then lastly, kind of tied for I think the most important update that just came out, is they changed how items work in the game, and you no longer have to have your commanders in the settlement to change what items they have on them, to refine and strengthen items on them, to unequip things, to whatever, anything involving items. So as you see, Aowen is not here right now, And normally if I wanted to do anything with her, like put a new weapon on her or strengthen her, let's say I want to strengthen this reach of the rid mark I have, so I'm going to take this. It always hurts a little bit to do this, but I want to strengthen this. So we do this. I would not normally have been able to do this if she's out in the field, so I have to wait till she comes back, and then I'd forget, and I sit here with just a messy inventory full of things. But now, hey, we got that strengthened up, and she's still out in the field doing whatever I got her working on. And it works for anything that you would normally be doing with items, like strengthening, refining, unequipping, swapping, you name it. Obviously, the same restrictions apply for if you put a new item on someone, they have to become familiar with it to get the full benefits of it. But that is super, super helpful. So that, along with the search function for the neutral camps, really, really great. The other things are a lot more minor, but still helpful. So again, let me know what you like most about this update, and let me know what are other things you'd like to see changed. Maybe just very small things that could be tweaked in this game to enhance the quality of life. Obviously, there are big things that people talk about that they want this game to do well. We need big balancing changes, whatever. I agree with a lot of the stuff that the community is talking about. But what are small things that we can also bring up and bring to light so that we can get that information out there? Leave those in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And again, like I said, we stream over on Twitch. That's linked in the description. If you want to come hang out and just talk about the game, ask questions, whatever, just say, hey, we will be over there Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So check out the link for that, and I'll see you all in the next video.